Okay guys, today I'm in St Mary's Church and I'm in Worplesdon. Now as always, we're going to see if the church is open. Now, I don't know a great deal about this church. I believe it's mentioned in the Domesday Book. Have you the church here in St Mary's in Worplesdon? See if we can get inside. It says church open. Which it is. Have a little browse around. Signing in book. Some nice little windows. Gritty type thing on the floor and a font. Which is rather pretty. Nice big window. These grids are quite noisy, aren't they? Just a quick look in the church. Make our way out. It's a very tall tower. And another entrance to the church. Just there. So, just a quick look in the church. We have a grave reed, and I know there's a famous artist, painter, buried here. There's a few people walking around here today because there's walks here, and so I'll keep my voice down. I'll try and avoid filming the people. But yeah, there's a famous artist buried here, John Sims. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And not quite sure where he's buried, but we'll go down and have a look. Actually, I can see a sign actually where he's buried, so we'll go and see his grave. These are the views from here. Lots of trees, lots of tall trees. I've got this path here. And I've got to be very careful here because there's lots of bulbs. And there's a war grave there. H.J. Deacon, died aged 17 in 1918. Another one there, but they're bulbs, so I won't walk over there. There's another one up there as well, but there's loads of bulbs, so I'll try not to step on any bulbs today. Now, his grave, the artist, is just down there. Now the question is about getting there, because there's all bulbs here. So let's go up a bit further. Let's have a look at some of these headstones here, and there's all bulbs in the grass, as you can see. So it's going to be difficult to do some grave reading today. Might be a bit of zooming in and maybe you guys reading them. Nice angel there. And a view of the church. And wow, look at this. Look at this one here. I like these. They're lifelike headstones. This one here. That's pretty amazing. Right down to the feet. And this is in memory of someone fellow's daughter. It's got 1871, 1926, I think. It's got quite a bit of scratching on this headstone. Maybe it's animals. And then a little angel on the end. But yeah, it's quite nice, that is. It's quite nice. We'll go down and have a look at this grave down here, if we can get to it, that is. Now, it's the grave of Sidney H. Sime, renowned local artist. And his grave is over there. So try and avoid the bulbs. Go over. And see his grave. It says Sidney H. Sime, just pointing over here. Here we go. It says Sidney Herbert Sime, 1941. So there you go, guys. Famous artist, a renowned local artist, born in 1865 and died in 1941. If there's anything on the other side, which it is, it's just the same. It's difficult with all the bulbs here, as you can see, and the fallen trees. But yeah, that's the grave of Sidney Herbert Sime, or Sims, 1941. And I believe his work is on display somewhere, I'm not quite sure. don't know a lot about him, and I don't know a lot of the history of the church here either. I did read it was mentioned in the Domesday Book, this church, and we'll have a walk and see if we can read any headstones that I can get to. Memory of my dear wife Fanny Ann Farmer, entered into rest 22nd of November 1943, aged 63, and devoted husband William A. L. Farmer, entered into rest 20th September 1953, aged 73. And then here we have another memory of my devoted wife Elizabeth William, who passed away December 1943, aged 69. I'll just read a few. Some are going to be difficult reading today with all the bulbs. A loving memory of Anton Taylor, died March 4th, 1937, aged 74. Also his wife, and Ada Lily Taylor, died November 25th, 1936, age 78. Let's have a quick walk up here, see what's up here. Now this church is tucked away in the village. It's not in an obvious sort of spot, and you need to know where it is to find it. Otherwise you'll just drive straight past it if you miss the sign. So yeah, it's tucked away. Nothing on the board there. St Mary's Churchyard and Garden of Remembrance. Now these are obviously newer graves, so I won't go reading them. I'll walk nearer to the church, I think. I believe that's where the older things are, the older graves and the more interesting graves are. Let's go up this way, see what we can find. And this is where, obviously, where they put the old bits of headstones. If we can read some of these down here. What's this one? This is a loving memory of John, son of George and Naomi Terry, born February 27th, 1937, died June 24th, 1884. We've got a Terry there. There's also a Terry here. This is a George Terry, born November 15th, 1807, and died May 14th, 1883, and also of Emma, second wife of the above, died March 10th, 1863, aged 53. And also, another Terry here, Eliza Terry, beloved daughter of James and Anne Terry, who entered into rest December 28th, 1894, age 80 years. So is this a Terry here as well? And yes, it is, in the memory of Emily, wife of Francis Terry, who departed this life July the 1st, 1870, aged 54 years. Also of Francis Terry, husband of the above, who died March 13th, 1899, age 83. So we've got that one, that one, that one, that one. They're all Terrys. Same family, I imagine. Let's back up a bit and have a look here. There are more Terrys. There is more Terrys here under the tree. And this is in memory of James Terry, who died in 1859, age 85. And then we've got an Anne, husband of James, who died in 1859, 26th year. Oh wow, so that's 1859, 1839, 1859, wow. And we have another Terry here, which is Charles, the son of James and Anne Terry. And James and Anne Terry are buried there, and there. So this must be their son. It's Charles, son of James and Anne Terry, who departed this life July 1st, 1858 or 68, in his 58th year. Right, let's see if there's any more Terrys. And this is a Terry as well. Henry. Something of James and Terry. Could be a wife. He departed this life in 1860. So there you go. Quite a few Terrys buried there. Surname of Terry. I'm not sure about that one. That's not readable. What about these over here? And yes, we have another Terry. And this is William Terry, who died February the 10th, 1876, aged 64. And also a William Terry, husband of the above. Husband of the above. William Terry and a William Terry, husband of the above, who died February the 28th, 1881, aged 69 years. Wow. Quite a few Terrys there. Let's go down a bit more. And another Terry as well. The memory of Harriet Ann, wife of George Terry, 14th of September 1869, age 32, and a George Terry, 26th of July 1898, age 65. Annie, wife of Morris Terry, 15th of April 1941, age 70. And Morris Frederick Terry, 30th of December 1953, age 88. Obviously the church bells. So what have we here? We've got a William Collins, who died at Knapp Hill, March the 20th, 1893, age 58. And a Mary, wife of the above, who died April the 20th, 1902, age 67. Wow, there you go. So sort of in this section here, there's quite a few Terrys buried there. There's, we'll look over here, some more headstones here. Right, so all of these have the same surname. As you can see, I'll let you guys read them. This is an Annie Marie. Pause the video. Died at Horsell, Surrey. And then you've got a Robert Dover. Again, you guys read that. And then a John George Mackerel, and then their surname. And the one next to it as well is Eliza Ann. So it's just down there where the artist is buried. We're making our way back up to the church, and we see what else we can spot. So Terrys are buried here, quite a few of them, and have a look at these. It's also been repaired there, isn't it? And the old metal thing there. And I think it's a Terry as well. I think more Terrys. Let's see that one. And that one. And that one. Let's go the other way, which they're not. In church. Let's see if I've got that one. Or that one. Right there, don't want to step on that one. So let's go across here. Just here, the grave of Douglas Bryant, priest, 1917 to 2000, and Kathleen Bryant, 1919 to 2008. See if we can see some of these over here. Thomas Bates, I think, died at age 51. We want to venture over there. Some bolts. This is. Can't read that. It's difficult. Walk around here. See if we can see any of these names here. This is obviously a garden of remembrance. These are the same family. It's all different names in there. I'll zoom in. You can read them. It's difficult to walk across there. It's very uneven ground. Down this little path bit here. Can't see anything on that one. Let's have a look over here. Now this one here is Martha, widow of the Reverend Edmund Greenfield, late of Staplefield, Cookfield, Sussex, who died at Worplesdon December 21st, 1869, in the 86th year of her age. So this looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Let's have a look at this one. In memory of someone Burt who died age 4. And Joseph Burt died age 14. 62. The next one is an age 15, and 71, and a 69. The view of the church. Quite a nice tower, isn't it? James, and the son of Richard, Mary Charman, who died 25th of December, which is a Christmas Day, 1839, age 57. And a James, also of Jane, daughter of the above. And then there's an Anne, wife of the above as well. That was a Charman. I'm guessing these are Charmans as well, which they are. Sir Francis Charman, who died age 40 in 1828. And there's another one back there. And we have a Mr. Richard Charman there. His life, October the 8th, 1821. And then there's another Mary, wife of this one here. She died in 1828. There's another Charman here. That's a Hannah Charman, who departed of this life in 1851. 50 years. Charman family there. As well as this one here. Let's venture down to this section. See what this grave is. In loving memory of Daniel Woodin, Daniel Woodin, second son of the late Joseph Stewart Woodin of Rutland Lodge, Petersham, Surrey, who died at Bridley Manor, March 7th, 1873, 32 years old. Now, over here, I can see people of the same name. Chitty, not quite sure. John Chitty, died age 76, and another John. So just here, I can see the same surname, and it is Elizabeth, wife of John Chitty, who died age 76, and you've got John Chitty, obviously her wife, who died age 82. There's another Chitty down here. I'll zoom in actually for you, and you can see. And that's a John Chitty, who died June 1st, 1876, age 60. And also Elizabeth Chitty. John Oliver Lovelock, and only daughter of the late John Chitty, I imagine. Obviously family members there, those four graves. That's about it for this section. That's a walk for people who come through, want to do a walk, because there's two walks that go through this church yard. One is past down where the artist is, and one is down where I've just shown you. This is Annie, wife of John Henry Gullop, who died March the 3rd, 1870, I think, age 83. I'm going to see this one here, and can't see the writing. See the view from here. Not a bad little view. Looks like some steps, doesn't it? Leading to somewhere. read that one. Just had another chap chatting to me. They're very chatty here in the churchyard. Let's see what this one is. In memory of Hannah, wife of, I think that's John something born. I think it says 65 years of age, and John Dabon. I think it's Dabon. It's difficult to read. But yeah, I just had a chap talking to me about some of the history here, and he mentioned the Domesday Book as well. So I got that bit right. So yeah, sometimes you just randomly turn up at churchyards or cemeteries and you don't know a lot of the history, and sometimes you don't need to, because the locals come along and they have a chat with you, which is rather nice. And watching these sort of videos, like I do and other channels do with grave reading, is a good way of finding your long lost relatives. And you can look on ancestry.com or find a grave, and also watch videos like mine on YouTube. So if I'm at a churchyard, graveyard or cemetery, which you believe may be some relatives of yours, well, you watch my videos and I might read them out, I might find them for you. So yeah, maybe I've read out over my travels over the last few months, maybe I've read out and found someone's long lost relatives. You just never know, do you? Now, I'm getting drawn over here. I'll go and have a look over here. See if there's anything of interest. And I'm trying to avoid the sections with the bulbs, it's difficult. The bulbs are everywhere. But this one looks readable. Let's have a look at this one. This is a Mary, the beloved wife of William Wallace, who died March 16th, 1890, I think that is, age 74. And also William Wallace, who died September the 9th, 1905, age 93. Let's have a look over here. This is a George Henry, eldest son of George and Ellen, I think, Clark. Died September 27th, 1890, age 84. It's rather pretty, isn't it? Under this tree, which I believe is called a monkey tree, although I'm no expert. I'm just walking down the path here. Here's a Frances Thompson, widow of George Thompson, died March the 11th, 1886, age 65. And over here we've got a Herbert, son of the late Thomas Shipman and Anne Lee, who died February 23rd, 1885, age 23. Then over here we have a William Foster. Not quite understand that. That's date of Rickford Mill in the parish. He died July the 15th, 18 something 7, age 54. Also of Dorothy Foster, widow of the above, age 88. There's some interesting chest tombs up here. Let's go and have a read of them. I'll walk over that grave there. Let's have a look, see if there's anything on these. There isn't. Nothing on that one. Nor on that one. I think these are unreadable, which is a shame. It's worth a look. Down the middle. These. And this is a Agnes Gibbs, died May 22nd, 1891. And then we've got, I think, is that another Gibbs? And actually, there's a row of graves here, including that one. I'm guessing there might be all Gibbs. Let's have a look. Yep, that's another Gibb. So's that one. That's a Gibb. There's a Gibb here. This is Eliza Gibb, the beloved wife of Robert Gibbs, who died November the 13th, 1900, I think, age 58. There's another Gibb here. This is a Robert Gibb, who died in 1915, age 88. And I imagine that's a Gibb as well, even though I can't see. There's a James here, James Miles, died age, I believe, 56. And there's an Emma there as well, who died in 1926. So that's the rest of the churchyard. And have a little walk up there. I think we're getting into more of a newer bits on this bit. So yeah. So what's this say here? Site of Semaphore 1822 to 1848, placed that one there, I think, placed on the 20th of the 4th, 1986. So there you go, guys. It's nice to see all the bulbs out this time of year. And makes it difficult to read the headstones, but that's fine because we've read a few together and that's fine. So I don't think there's many more that we can read around the whole church, and yeah, I think that's nearly it, guys, for this video. View of the church and the tower. Met some nice people today, very chatty. Found out a bit about the church, and just remember, guys, if you want to see my future videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, hit the like button. And hit the notification bell as well, and check out my other videos. I'll make my way out now, and I'll go on to do another one today, and so I'll carefully go down these steps. A little view, and I will catch you in my next one. So take care, guys, from Worplesdon, I shall say farewell, see you in my next video.